Alright, Internet. YouTube's back for another one. It's a nice morning. There was a little bit of rain, so that was cool. Got some editing done. Made some book decisions. Having pleasing progress on that front. And I've got to run off to do government stuff in a little bit. But I got a couple hours, so I figured I'd squeeze in a short video. Just to get something done. I'm being productive, I swear. Jacob Taylor. We were doing his loyalty mission. And his father was screwed up. So we couldn't talk to him and finish the mission. So, we'll see what happens. I'm wondering if, like, I missed someone, and there's one bad guy hiding somewhere that isn't dead yet, so that's why I can't talk to him. That shouldn't be the case, though. Because otherwise that gate wouldn't have opened, right? Did my third loading screen just die? Oh, there it goes. Making me nervous there. I've been listening to a Mass Effect lore podcast. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. But it hasn't really taught me anything I didn't already know. But I'm super pumped for Mass Effect 4. And have brilliant book ideas. Maybe Mass Effect is broken. Anyway, so my book idea. Mass Effect Andromeda was supposed to be a whole nother trilogy, right? But it was mediocre at best, so they never did the third or second games. So what if I wrote books? And then I could do it right. Pun intended. Okay, I clicked and now it works.
Moving. Right.
Seems to be normal.
You're here.
There we go.
I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew,
Right.
acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
The realities of command change you. Right.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable.
The crew made
Some
sure he
even
was
seemed
comfortable.
happier.
Wink, wink.
Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, They couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
So... why just lounge in it for another decade before deciding to let it off anyway? Is that one of the actual questions?
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic at setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Wonder how Garrus feels about this, what he's over there thinking and not saying, because Turians are very structured and uptight, and, you know, the unit before the individual. But then again, Garrus isn't a very good Turian.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Odd weather, he says. Because that's an excuse.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Wonder if these simplified people remember what Turians are, or if they're just terrified of this terrible spiky monster pointing guns at them. Oh man. Went to the gym last night. My legs are kind of sore.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
She really doesn't like this Cerber guy.
Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
My enter button doesn't
Figures.
work.
Who else
Weird
could get
controls
into
again.
Cerberus channels.
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Didn't say a damn word.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
And that would have a whole lot more implication if I wasn't playing a femship.
Come on, we got work to do.
Which, if
Hi, Commander.
you don't remember, or if I haven't
Shepard. Thanks for the help.
mentioned recently, this is my first female Shepard. This is my first non-soldier Shepard, and I've got like half dozen playthroughs of this trilogy. So, it is a little odd. They have definitely made a different but reasonable perspective.
Anytime, Jacob.
I know, like, on paper, he's a great guy, but I feel like there's something missing. I've never really connected with his character. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being weird. Either I don't have any, or... Ooh. I can afford upgrades. Near the bright side, I don't have so-and-so yelling at me, hey, you have a message at your private terminal. Let's go talk to Joker. See if anything interesting happens up there. It's damn weird, this ship being so empty, though. If you can run this ship with only the, dozen people in Shepard's squad, why do you even need the rest of the crew in the first place? You feel me?
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
I don't remember this conversation. Either I haven't dove deep enough into it, or it's a DLC thing. What I think happened, normally I save getting that IFF and turning it on until the very end, and I get everything else done. Because I know the crew's going to be abducted, and I can do all the other stuff before the crew gets abducted. You know, get chakwas or brandy and whatnot. So that everybody's in tip-top shape and nobody dies, and they're not left in the clutches of the collectors for any longer than it has to be. But I forgot that during this playthrough. It has been a while, and the storyline does, rightfully so, give you a sense of urgency, so I don't think I've had this conversation with him at this point in, this percentage of game completion. So...
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
So I suspect it's just a thing I had not actually discussed before.
Retrofits are always a pain in the ass.
Alright. Means Jacob's loyalty mission is done. Open this map with all the incorrect controls. Yeah, let's see what's over here. A cupola of planets. Boiling hot rock. Extreme tectonic activity. Volcanic mountains. Yeah, 158 Celsius and almost 5 atmospheres. That's nasty.
Probe launched.
That's my obligatory probe. Hydrogen helium gas giant. It's nailed it.
Probe launched. We have used half our fuel.
Alright. We're not launching a suicide mission yet, so I guess we're gonna go do the thing with Legion. I think that was the plan. So then this part of the galaxy will be done. And we can work this way to complete the rest of the stuff. So let's go do a Geth thing. This is not a place I've been before.
Probe launched.
I'll be quick, I promise. Ever upward. Pressure cooker atmosphere. Yeah, it's hot. 1271 Celsius is gonna be, what, 3000 Fahrenheit? Like, rivers of liquid lead hot. It's a Venusian planet. Oh, look, this one's even hotter with an even higher atmospheric pressure. I want to know what the probes we're launching are made out of so that it can survive atmospheric entry in those pressures and temperatures just to make landfall. Because I'm pretty sure that's...
Probe launched.
Worse than Venus. And we all know what kind of difficulties the Soviets had with Venus. Even when they weren't drilling their own lens caps. $2.4 million mobile platforms. Oh boy. 8mm thickness is damn thick for a space station wall. 1.5 billion metric tons. It's 20 kilometers long. It's freaking huge. Alright, we've got Legion. And he's gonna do the tech thing. My instinct is to say, let's bring Tully, but Legion's doing the tech thing. And I know we're gonna be fighting a bunch of mobile platforms, so maybe we should bring Grunt just to break stuff.
Although Legion and Tali's conversation back and forth could be interesting.
And we are here for the entertainment value. I don't think I've actually deployed with Legion yet, so he's gonna require... yeah, all the upgrades. $20, $18, $25, $15, $25, $25. So I think this is actually more total percent. 50, 65. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this party over with. Cue the Windows or structural weakness dialogue.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Oh, I love Joker. This is one of the best parts of the game. I know I say that a lot, and I also say it a lot, but I hate this game. And it's those little bits that make it worth playing for me.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
You know, it's some isolated space station and suddenly a whole bunch of junk data comes in. They have to know something is up, right? Why would there be a medkit?
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
On my way.
Warning, enemy using
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Of course, the Quarian is finding parts to salvage.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not
Go
clear if
insane.
Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
No comment from Tali. Disappointing.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Long-range target neutralized.
All right. Somebody got wrecked. And with Geth, you can see that literally.
Moving to cover.
Moving to cover. We have been detected. Abundant and bad.
One down.
Loading target protocol.
My shields are down.
Got it. Ah!
Contact.
Heck. What's he doing up there?
Abundant and bad. Target processed.
I'm taking cover.
It's a trap. There wouldn't be a medkit on the Geth space station. Has to be a trap. I know it's not, but go with it. Why are you guys?
Order received.
Can do. Go for the optics, Katika. Go for the optics. Ha!
I love this rifle.
Fire it. Overriding the target. Under fire. Attacking your target.
Wrecked. Ah, power cells I can't use. Guess I will use some in the next engagement. Thump. what time is it? Let's get this over with quick. I'm running out of time.
We've been spotted. Shields have failed.
Please come back.
Enemy disabled.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
This seems like a bad idea. Playing with the computers on the Geth space station.
This is valuable.
For being low gravity, we're moving around awfully well. I wonder if their magnetic boots are that good? And not more of a, clunk, clunk.
Altering position.
Oh, that's the problem. There's more than one node. It's like I'm behind cover. How am I taking damage? Oh, they're over there. Another case of me being, casual gaming. Not paying enough attention.
We've been spotted.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
This looks interesting.
Acknowledged.
I wanted to sprint. Why he didn't do that hacking bit earlier when I told him to, I don't know. But, I never claimed that Legion was reliable.
We have been detected. Under fire. Enemy disabled.
are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Alright, here's the room. Let's get this over with quick.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Send it.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Why can't I move?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
My keyboard's just being whack again.
Order received.
Got it.
Acknowledged. Mitigating hostile fire. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Active your target. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged. Rerouting render low identification. Taking hit. Under fire. Up on Descendant bad.
Come on.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Ain't that some weight on your shoulders? What would Lydia do, is the question here. I know the correct answer. I think Lydia, being hard-nosed military protocol, daughter of an admiral, would just vote to delete them, because there's no guarantee of the ability to negotiate in the future. Or, like they said, what's to stop them from just changing back again?
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics.
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic bottling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Magnetic bottling mechanisms. Keyboard doesn't want me to run. They almost always, like, turn to engage the drone. I don't know why it didn't. Here. Now's the part where we need the rocket launcher. So we don't have time. Keep hitting shift to sprint. Reset the keyboard again. I know that's going to make the Geth weaker in Mass Effect 3, and I'll have less available points on the board to drag with me to fight the Reapers. But Lydia doesn't know that. So therefore, from her perspective, that is the correct decision.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But there's still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Alright. I'm tickling an hour, and I do have other things to go do today. So. So we're gonna call it a day. Wait. God, it's been that long. Alright. Well. Another one bites the dust. I will see you later. Today for me, later in the week for you, when I come back for, I got a burp that's stuck. When I come back for my Halo Infinite episode. Party hardy, my friends.